What's up YouTube? I'm Unicorn Attack and I'm now commentating the third match of the Sudoku Big Tournament semi-finals between Indypride and Twitchy. Let's go to slow motion so I can explain you a few things. This is the third match. Indypride has 1 point as well as Twitchy. Let's go to pause, that's much better. We're now playing on the map Nishizawa Valley. I choose this map. We have a shrine over on the left side and we have a farmhouse over on the right side. This is one of the most annoying maps in Wolf of the Samurai, and I know it, and that's why I chose it. They had to play with the Shogun 2 army, and the winner of this semi-final final match will go on to the finals, and then they will be the best two will face each other in the best two of 64 players. So they have to face each other, and I think the other opponent is Simon, so the winner will have to face Simon from the Gerudo clan. Let's go quickly through the army composition of Twitchy here. He has over on the left side a Yeri Samurai, pretty typical for his army. All the 3 games he had won. Then he has a Nagina Warrior Monk Cavalry with Hold Firm and another Yeri Cavalry. Then for his main line, Yeri Shigeru, 1, 2, 3 of them, just vanilla. Over on the right side, another Katana Cavalry, 29 melee attack. Then he has a Naginata Attendants hidden in the woods. Then he has a Katana Samurai, 1, 2, 3 Katana Samurai, 4 Katana Samurai, and a Wako Raider in the middle, and some Naginata Attendants in the back lines and as general. Let's go over to Indypride. Indypride is going for a skirmish heavy build on this map. He has a Matchlock Ashigaru, a Matchlock Samurai, and a Matchlock Warrior Monk. Pretty typical for this map. He's really going to skirmish, so that's pretty. I'm really interested how you will use it. Then he has a Yeri Shigeru, 1, 2, 3 of them. A long Yeri Shigeru in the backlines with Hold Firm. Then he has Katana Samurai, 2 of them. 2 no Dachi Samurai, 1 with fairly upgraded, 1 and just a vanilla, if I can see correctly. No, 1 upgrade. 2 Naginata Attendants in the back lines, and for his cavalry component I just can see a Yeri Cavalry, and another Yeri Cavalry, and he has a Sword Attendants hidden in the woods. So both players will really rush up for the shrine. I can see Twitchy rushing up for the hill. If you haven't seen the first 2 matches, I will leave the links in the description box. I will make some kind of, like touch thing in YouTube or whatever, you know what I mean, I hope. Yeah? No? Okay, cool. The second match was pretty awkward for me to commentate, just because Indypride won it and was totally not what I expected. So I wanted to say that Indypride in game 2 had a really nice going and really did his best, and he just used Twitchy at his weakness. Twitchy had to fight uphill. I just watched the matches back, and really Indypride just got the best out of the what's it called? Yeah, oh man, stupid of me. Well, he just had the best position to attack. Downhill, yeah, downhill. Just like Twitchy is now doing, he has a downhill charge over to Indypride, but Indypride has a nice position over here, just because he can delay his units with some Yeri Shigeru over here, and then put back his skirmish units, his matchlocks, and then can just skirmish around with his Twitchy. But the problem with that is that Twitchy can have the shrine as well as the farmhouse, and that will leave Indypride in a vulnerable position just because of the timer of 10 minutes. But Indypride is doing a good job right now. He's kiting with his Matchlock Samurai, 22 kills right now. These Matchlock Ashigaru 13 kills. Could be more, but it's just a vanilla one. But Twitchy is just going for the rush. I don't agree with that, just because of the water and these Yeri Shigeru, but he's pretty content by having the shrine to attack. But Indypride has a nice line over here. just because of the water, and he has his cavalry over on his flank, so he can maybe flank around over on the left side, but he's not moving his cavalry yet, so maybe he's waiting for Twitchy to totally be in melee. But he's putting his long Shigeru. I should have taken it like here, because now to get flanked by some Wacko Raiders, and you definitely don't want it to get flanked by some Wacko Raiders with how many attack? Oh no, 24 melee attack. So yeah, that's pretty scary. And there's coming a Shigeru to help in the center. It looks like Indypride just has a right flank and a left flank, and Twitchy is now moving into the middle, so that gives a moral penalty to all the units over on the left and the right side. Indypride already used the rally ability. He's doing a good job over on the right side. Looking at the units of Twitchy, is in the red moral, now wavering, and some more units are now at 100 men. But over on the left side, Twitchy is definitely doing a better job, and he's also charging some cavalry. Sorry I couldn't see it as well, but Twitchy already has the farmhouse and the shrine, so I think that could be very dangerous for Indypride. But Twitchy only has a Katana Samurai left in the center. If that breaks, he has his right flank, but these long Shigeru are breaking a red moral. I don't know. Yeah, they got a flanking attack by Wacko Raider, and also his general is under attack, so this also gives an extra moral penalty, and we can see that he's really shaken. So these units will not hold for long, as well as this sword attendant. But the left flank of Indypride is also wavering. But no, he's steadying himself. The Indypride is encouraged. But looking at this side, the Matchlock Warrior Monk 69 kills. But now there's coming some reinforcements from some Naginata attendants into the back lines. But over on the left side, the units of Twitchy are breaking through the lines of Indypride. Nice job by Twitchy over here. Let's see from a higher view. Yeah, I think Twitchy can now try to break down, and you can see already some units of Indypride are wavering. The general is out of 14 men, so his radius will be less. Looking at even Twitchy also only has 19 men left. I couldn't cover that. I think Indypride sent their cavalry into the general, but these Matchlock Warrior Monks are also concerning their own guys, because they are attacked in the rear by his own men. So these Matchlocks aren't really doing that good for Indypride. And now the right flank of Twitchy is now trying to flank around. He still has some Katana Samurai, and I think this is it for Indypride. Indypride's general still alive at 11 men, but getting chased by some Katana Samurai, so I will not give them that much longer to live. This Mystic Samurai is now studying himself and is trying to attack. Even these Nodachi Samurai is also back into melee, and is now into melee with these Yeri Samurai. These guys doesn't want to rout. 149 kills, 23 melee defense. That's heroic. But he still has his Matchlock units in the pride, that is. But Twitchy still has his general whiff mounted, so he can do a fair amount of damage. He has only some Naginata attendants, some Yeri Samurai, then Katana Samurai, so 3 Naginata attendants and 2 Katana Samurai, so it's still not played yet. But I think the general of Twitchy will do when he's now charging around going into the Matchlock Samurai. I shouldn't do that. Yeah, he's now targeting these Naginata attendants. Good job by Twitchy over here. And if I were Indypride, I would just shoot these general. No, he's doing a great job, because he's got chased with some Yeri Samurai, which are faster, which are moving faster. These Matchlock Warrior Monks are now shooting these Yeri Samurai, which are finally routing, but Rally is still not gone. And Twitchy still has some Naginata attendants up on the hill over there. Indypride is kiting with his Matchlock Samurais. His Naginata attendants are now finally routed, but he gets charged by some Yeri Samurai, and I think this will be game. He's now retreating, but he gets captured because of his units were reloading. So he put on guard mode, so he's pretty lucky. But the general of Twitchy will do a very big damage, just because he's a mounted cavalry unit like now, and he's using it like a cav unit. But now the Indypride's Matchlocks are facing the general, so he charged them in, And there comes the melee blob, the Samyeri Samurai and the Katana Samurai. But if I were Twitchy, just pull back your cavalry right now, because he will snipe your general. Yeah, and Indypride is sniping the general of Twitchy. Yeah, it's almost routed, but it's get captured by the Katana Samurai, the Master Warrior Monk that is. And now Twitchy is now putting some attack orders over on the general of Indypride. And Indypride called his general stop gen sniping, but he's doing it itself, so I don't think that's pretty much fair. But he's still moving away with the bow, with Master Warrior Monks, Indypride that is. But he will not survive now. The general of Twitchy moved away from the general of Indypride and is now killing the Matchlock Warrior Monks. Also the Matchlock Samurai are gone right now, and the Yeri Shigeru, which came back from routing, and now the general of Indypride that's left will now get routed to the battlefield. And I think that's the game for Agony Twitchy. He's now yeah, in the finals. Whoa, man! Twitchy winning a lot of tournaments, from the Flash tournaments, and also winning this big tournament which is hosted by the Dutch Dokusai and Beta. So congratulations, and let's see the results. Damn, good gameplay. So just looking at the stats, we have the victory of Agony Twitchy. Deployed 1770 men, killed 1400, Indypride 1815, killed 1300. So looking at the stats, it was really close. Unit statistics, we have a Yeri Samurai, 200 kills from Agony Twitchy. Again, I should only take these kind of units in his army, but that's me. Then we have Indypride, his Katana Samurai, 150 kills. His Cav didn't do that much, but his Yeri Shigeru did okay. For Indypride, for Twitchy that is, his light cavalry did pretty worse. He had 2 light cavalry, I didn't notice that one. But he should definitely use this cavalry much better. And these Naginata tenants, which even didn't commit it, because they were trying to capture the farmhouse up above. Yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you at the grand final of the Dutch Dokusai big tournament between Simon and Agony Twitchy. I'm really looking forward for that.